Assalamualaikum and hi to everyone. Thank you for watching this video. So in this video we'll discuss about the HTML. Last video I already show you on how to create the HTML file using the Visual Studio. So now we continue on the HTML. So these are the version for the HTML. It started at 1989 until 2017. In those version under or recommendation under the W3C. Okay, this one is the basic structure of the HTML code. Okay, this one is the basic structure. So in the HTML, you must have the tagging HTML enclosed with the /HTML, and then inside this HTML, we have head for the header part, and then inside the header you can have the title. Okay, this one is referred to this page title. When you run into or view into your browser, you will see at this point as your hello world. Okay, after header, you will have one section that we call as body. So under the body, you can have header, you can have paragraph, you can have image, you can have the link, you can have a lot of things inside the body. So inside this page, it will display in your web browser. For example, this one, hello to my world, my name is Najwa. So this part must be written under this body section. Okay. If you want to show your title, it must be written inside your head under the title tag. Rather than use the Visual Studio, you also can use a notepad as your HTML editor and then save your file as the HTML file .html, and then you can open it or view it through the browser. Okay, the next part is this one is an example of the HTML code. So this one is the compulsory. So in order to identify that the document is HTML, you must include this doc type HTML. So all HTML document must start with this document type declaration. So this part is the declaration of your document type. Inside this part we call as the element. Okay, this one is the element of head 1, element of P, element of A, image, body, so on. So it must start your tag with this one. Okay, for example, we have header 1. So you put header 1, and then inside the header 1, we call it as the element content, and at this part with /h1, we call it as in tag. So basically in HTML, we use the tagging. For this part, we call HTML element. This one is the element content. How to write a comment in your HTML document. So this is the format on how you can write your comment. So for example, write your comment. So it's with this symbol, follow with dash, and end with the 2 dash or double dash. Okay. Another part, we have the HTML attribute. HTML attribute after the tagging name, after the start tag. For example, we have src for the source. We have alternate. Okay, we have the href for the hyperlink. So this one is link. This one is for the image. So you call for the source, get the source. So this part we call as attribute. Okay, and then basically in the HTML we have the header part. So header 1, the size bigger compared to header 2, header 3, header 4, header 5, and 6. So in HTML, the header or the heading part is from H1 up to H6. So this part of header is quite important for in search engine indexing. So the purpose when we use indexings in order to retrieve the information through the website, we will find the header part. Okay, the next one is attribute, as I mentioned. So attribute is all elements, HTML element that can, for example, attribute all HTML element. This one is the element. So each of these element can have the attribute. So attribute provide additional information about the elements. Okay, example here, you have element image. So you add attribute source. So the source of the image. So these are the additional information of the element. And attribute are always specified in the start tag. So this is example. This part is the element and this part is the attribute. An attribute usually come in name or values be like name equal to values. So href equal to this link. Okay, source equal to this one. So they are the name and it also have the value. So in HTML, under the HTML tagging, this one is define the root of HTML document. The body is define the document's body that being displayed in the web browser. H1 to H6 define the heading of the HTML. And when we do the search, we use the search engine, we will use that heading in order to find the information. And then lastly is about the formatting of the HTML. So formatting HTML element we designed to display special type of text. For example, bold, strong, I for the italic, and then to emphasize the tag, to mark the tag, smaller tags, to delete, to insert, to subscribe, super subscribe tag. So these are the formatting. You can use inline of the HTML tagging, or you can create it under the CSS part. So that's all for the HTML. Hopefully everyone able to get some information on how and what are the format that we can refer in order to create the HTML file. That's all. Thank you and Assalamualaikum.